There are a number of biological factors that are threatening our food security. One factor threatening food security is an increasing birth rate. 100 years ago, our population was 2 billion. Now, it is 7 billion. An increasing population means an increasing number of mouths that need to be fed. What other biological factors can threaten food security? Changing diets in developed countries means scarce food resources are transported around the world to provide variety to consumers. This can deprive locals of traditional food sources and drive up the price. So how exactly does this happen? Well, as a greater variety of food resources are transported around the world, for example, to more developed countries, this leads to there being less food available to locals, and therefore traditional food sources become more expensive. What other impact is there from food being transported around the world? Seeds and animals are increasingly transported around the world. Seeds and animals are being moved around in different parts of the world to accommodate consumer demands. This has led to new pests and pathogens spreading and impacting farming. So this transportation of seeds and animals means that pathogens and pests are also transported across the world. What's the impact of global warming on food security? Global warming and its associated droughts and flooding are causing crops to fail and leading to famine in some countries. This means that any associated environmental change, such as flooding, can lead to famine. Famine is the term used for an extreme shortage of food, which leads to the malnutrition and death of many. This is very severe, so how can we increase food production to prevent this from happening? Techniques used to increase yield in farming are referred to as agricultural inputs. Here are some examples of agricultural inputs. There are genetically engineered crops, irrigation systems, and fertilizers and pesticides. Fertilizers are covered elsewhere in the course, and irrigation system refers to methods of watering, but you don't need to know this specifically for the exam. You don't need to name examples of agricultural inputs, but just be familiar with this term. So, what are some of the issues associated with agricultural inputs? The issue with agricultural inputs is that they are costly, and many communities cannot afford them. You don't need to name examples of agricultural inputs, just make sure that you're familiar with the term and the fact that they are expensive, so they're unaffordable for many. Are there any other threats for food security? Conflicts around the world cause problems for our food security. Conflict can destroy roads and destroy water pipes. And as a result, it can become difficult to deliver water to where it's needed, and damaged roads make it difficult to transport resources and food. This destruction of water pipes also means that water is unavailable in certain areas following a conflict. This leads to less availability of water and food generally.
Thanks for watching. If you want to take your GCSE revision to the next level, head over to launchpadlearning.com and check out our smart learning platform that's been designed to get you top results in your exams. We cover your whole specification and make revision fun with interactive quizzes, easy to follow videos and more. You'll be kept motivated by your own AI tutor who's here to support you every step of the way. To check it out for yourself, click here. Or click here to keep watching a selection of the videos from our full GCSE Biology course. See you there!